Hello, Crafty Kim 62 here, and this is my canvas mixed media for August 2016 for my Facebook group Simply Craft and Swap. This is an event put up by Rebecca Young, and we will be doing a technique mini album, and I just thought I would show you my finished canvas to show you some mixed media alternatives that you can use on your canvas. I'll just show you the depth at the moment, because sometimes you can have it's very raised, but as this may be going abroad overseas, I've kept can you say yes, you can, the raised elements, and I've kept it quite simple, and I've used my texture paste as always in my mixed media. That's always to hand, it never runs out, I just keep topping it up. And again, you can see I've used my favourite brick wall, so my brick wall stencil has been used there, and the die cuts. There's a flourish there with a butterfly, but I have cut a couple out and put them together and made one thick embellishment rather than just putting single down. You can see there is how thick that is. This is just an example, and I've layered several on top of each other, and that way you can make your own chipboard embellishments, which are ideal for your mixed media because you need your height on those. So I've done a large bird cage on top of the texture paste with the wall, and then I've weaved through a gold peacock, and her tail is left loose to give it a little bit of movement. I've put peacock feather type swirls at the side, built up a flourish at the bottom with the butterfly on, and then in the corner I fanned out feathers, so it's obviously keeping in the theme of the peacock. So I've fanned out feathers and added a butterfly, intertwined them with the large die cut swirl that I have here, added another one of those feather type die cuts just here, and another set of flowers built up with a butterfly on top, and then I have a flying butterfly from leaves, and then right in the bottom corner this is corrugated packing, and I've distressed it, pulled it apart, taken the topper off, and I've layered butterflies on the bottom in the corner across the corrugated as if they're all in flight. So they go from this bottom corner, and then you can follow them all the way to the top corner, so they're all in flight. And then on the other side, because we've been doing mixed media and learning how to emboss and triple emboss, this is a technique that I like to do, and this is using a piece of mount board, and I've used gold embossing powder with a black pigment ink. So I first of all, with the chipboard, it'll show better on this one, I'll just turn it round. Can you see that I've still got a bit of the black showing there, and the pigment ink there, and then the gold. So this is where you painted first. I obviously painted in the black, and then you use Versamark or Top Boss. It's a glycerine based ink pad, and it stays sticky tacky for you to put your mica powders on, and especially your embossing powders. So you put your first layer on, you heat it up, and then you let it cool a little bit. You Versamark ink it again, put more embossing powder on until you get it to the thickness that you like. I usually do 3 or 4, sometimes even 5 if I want a deeper inset image. And then you have ready your pigment inked stamp. It's best to use grey rubber or red rubber that are usually mounted on wooden blocks, because then they would be able to withstand the heat of the molten embossing powder. The vulcanized rubber, they are the best ones to use. You get the better images from them. So this was a simple daisy flower, and you heat your last layer of embossing powder, the gold that I had, and then you make it move. So you have all of the movement, and with the heat gun still on, you move the heat gun away, then you place your pigment ink stamp over the embossing powder, you press it in, and you leave it to go cold. Don't be tempted to take it off before the embossing powder is not cool or cold, because as you pull it away, you will pull all of the embossing that you've previously done away. So you need to just be patient, and this is the result you get. So I remelted around the corner, and then I pulled away a bit of the embossing to give me some different textures on my embossing panels. I've done 4, and that is my canvas for the swap that we have in Simply Craft and Swap, and the host is, as I said, Rebecca Young. Thoroughly enjoyed this as usual, and many thanks for watching. Crafty Kim 62 saying goodbye. Goodbye.